Welcome to Warriors Abyss, guys. I am Rogue Dubs. Today we are going back to suggestions. We've made it through all the new characters from the update, so we're circling back to a suggestion by Dorcas Mutton, a great community member, asking for a fun gimmicky run with Yoshitsugu Otani, who has a passive where if you're below 50% health, you have reduced summon cooldowns at 50% cooldown, which is pretty strong. So we're going to try Otani. I've wanted to try him anyway, so I'm excited to try him. He's kind of a off-the-wall character, so let's see what he's got for us. So here is Yoshitsugu Otani. He has some interesting traits here. He gets a 200% bonus defense when he levels up for 20 seconds. 50% cooldown of heroes when summoning cooldown when he's health below 50%. And he gets an attack speed bonus by 5% for 5 seconds when interrupting an enemy's telegraphed attack. So, attack speed bonus, very interesting here. Toyotomi, Azai, and Talent. So those all have some usefulness. Toyotomi has the most usefulness for us as far as attack scaling goes, starting with wind and strength emblems. So we're going to jump in here. This is our first run where we got this record of sin that gives us plus 46 attack, plus 47 defense, and increases our experience acquired by 50% when enemies are defeated with Mushu attacks. Incredible record of sin. I can't even imagine one that's I would prefer to that. Maybe one that, I might prefer. I don't even know. Maybe having speed over that one would be nice, but I'm super happy to get that. Have not used this guy in a long time. That looked really cool. He appears to be a laser user. He's taller than I would have thought, frankly. Kai is a great pickup early. Allows us to get, you know who I'm going to say, Ujiyasu Hojo, which then enables Brave Generals to be way stronger. Obviously will not actually impact Yoshitsugu himself, but we wanted to use something like... I don't want to use Soaring Blade for this run, because it's Traversal level 1, it's going to be too easy. Let's grab Invulnerable Evade. Gotta remember too to use our Mushu attacks more. Chosokobe is normally an absolute take for me. I'm going to go ahead and grab him, because we have other opportunities to grab Keiji Maeda. So fire for us, I think it's actually not very useful. Yeah. We're going to just take the blank tree. We're looking for Kanbei Kuroda, to be sure, to boost our attack and our status infliction. Going into wind makes sense to me, just based on what we've got so far and what we're going for. In that respect, I like taking Peng Tong here. He's got a good set of emblems for us. Let's go here and look for either, Ujiyasu Hojo. We also will activate the wind effect at this point. Let's see what this Mushu attack looks like. I like that. I didn't try to aim it. I always forget to try to aim it first. Let's try out his C2 is unusable. C3 is great on hyper attacks. Yeah, I love that a lot. That is really cool. Yeah, that's great. Super fun. Let's go for Shock. Shock is the new hotness after the update, seems to me. Okay, Fa Zhang. We do get a charge of a symbol gauge we inflict disorient if we were to take him. I think I'd rather have this, though. And this is interesting. I've never really tried to get this, but let's try to get Machao the Splendid. Increase attack by... increase attack for wind attribute by 100%. What is his Swift Strike? Okay. Let's try Swift Strike. We have been a pure hater of Swift Strike for a long time. But I'm thinking about this. We could have Pang Tong doing barrier damage, buffing Ma Chao here as a Shu character. And we could also get Ujiasu Hojo at some point, and maybe we try like a Swift Strike thing. I've never really used that summoning skill. Be a fun thing to at least try. Maybe we could get a horse treasure that would enable him to have infinite cooldown. And if we get low health, too, even better. We need to remember to use our Mushu whenever we can. We cannot aim this Mushu. I'll just try to do that. Which is okay. So we need more wind to activate Ma Chao's effect. Wow. Yeah, I think there's been a huge stat bonus from all of the heroes that we've been granted over time. Like, there's been, 3 full updates of heroes. So the game feels a lot easier now on Traversal 1. Having said that, I have to walk across the entire map to get this guy. I'm not sure there's an opening here. I'm sure there is. Okay, there's not. It's probably one of my major critiques with this game is how these maps are so big like this. Probably could have Mushu'd, but I'm just gonna chill on that, at least for right now. I like trying for something with wind. I think that'll be fun. So this is a Zhiliang. We need a Zhiliang for Ma Chao as well. Let's go ahead and grab that. And then we're looking for wind. Yumiya is in here for wind. Let's go for that. That'll be nice to have. Obviously, KG Maeda as well, we will look for. I'm not sure that I'm noticing a huge amount of bonus experience that I've received, at least yet. I guess being level 6 is decently high for this point in the game. I don't want to go. I don't want to go overboard with rerolls here, but I do want to try to find Yumiya if I can. Zushu is also good. Oh, there she is. I almost didn't see her. But thankfully, my brain remembered to look up, which is helpful. I feel like there's the least a number of wind characters in the game. By the way, just wanted to mention too, if you have a character that you want to see me use on the channel, suggestions are now open again. We have completed the new characters. I have a lot of unique weapons now, more than I had before, so shouldn't be any should be very limited issues as far as me acquiring a unique weapon, because I do want to have the unique weapon for the character before if I'm going to play with them on the channel. I think it's the best representation of the character is if I have that. So I have a lot of Karma Embers now, and I'm not really thinking I need to go into Depths of Torment very much at this point because of how much how great the one that I got is. And mentioning that, by the way, we would want to try to defeat this boss with a Mushu attack, because it also, the amount of experience you get is increased in that respect too. So I will do my best to do just that, to defeat him with a Mushu attack. What that means probably is that I'm not going to use the final Mushu the first time he goes down. Let's just see what Swift Strike looks like right now. Not bad. With no buffs, that's not bad at all. He is going to get up. That's fine. That's okay. I'm not going to accidentally kill him here. I just want to, you know, get enough symbol charge to have another symbol so I can finish him with a Mushu attack. I would say that the other emblem we should go for potentially is Bolt, because we want to reduce defense and also increase the damage that we do. So maybe we start taking a little bit of Bolt here. Get that active. I don't know if it's ideal to intentionally take damage from him, at least not right now, to get the effect of the that was not ideal because I am not ready to kill him. I don't have my symbol gauge charged yet. That's okay though. I really like the 3 a lot. The 4 seems cool too. We're going to get Chosokobe active too. We should think about taking a lot more skill. Try to find Maguichi Saika for that purpose. Okay, our Mushu is now active. Or our symbol gauge is now active, that is. And we can probably safely assemble gauge. And get him on the ground. And then also Mushu to kill him. Let's wait till I'm a little closer. Alright, now. Ooh, he moves a lot during his final Mushu. That's great. So, we should get to like level 9, I would think. That was kind of the one that was kind of tough to get, but by the next time we fight somebody, we'll have more things working for us. Okay, we got to level 8. We got pretty close to 9, so I think we're good on that. I'm gonna grab this. Okay, Vigor is not bad at all. We get some bonus attack out of it. We would like to find Kanbei Kuroda in this Wisdom Tree to get the attack bonus and status infliction with Toyotomi. I think I'm gonna take this, because Danger Zones actually help us by giving us more experience. And we're not in any danger of dying, I don't think, right now. He said in phase 1 of the second world tier. Okay, so let's get some more people around us to Mushu on them. What's the range on this? Can I get people in the back here? Yeah, I can. It's a pretty good Mushu, I gotta say. We need more skill for Chosokobe, right? Just confirming. Yeah, we need a bunch of skill. We need some speed too. Activate that music of the demon thing. To get the 100% attack during a symbol. Basically a must take in this economy. Somebody does buff. Yeah, this is pretty tough, I'll be honest with you. I think we take this. I think it's too good. I just can't justify not taking it. Let's put Machao in a place we use more often. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So Hojo's in here. Let's go for that. Experience, please. Alright, I'll take the longer one for a little less attack bonus. Let them kind of pinch in on me a little bit, and then I will Mushu on them. They are not pinching in, they are archers. That's fine. That's only 38 kills, yeah. So we definitely need to be a little more judicious with where we put that. That's okay, though. I think probably Taishitsu might have a spot on this team. You can see about doing maybe the Shu 5 Tigers as well. Forget Guan Yu. And just not have all of them. Another option. So Sweeping Cyclone buffed is interesting. But I am going to look for Ujiyasu Hojo. Surprise, surprise. This buffs his Meteor Strike. That's really interesting. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Yes, this increases Tornado Blade by 100%. Let's grab that. And I'm gonna put in Taishatsu for Tornado Blade and put him here. She has Tornado Blade too. Okay, cool. So I need 2 more Wu to activate that. There's some Wu to find here. We are low on Tears of Blood. That's the one thing with changing our Record of Sin out. We were doing really well on Tears of Blood before because we had that one that buffed the acquisition. So we're definitely finding ourselves low on that. So I think we need to also remember that while we're getting a lot of experience, and that's great, our need to have kind of a farming method is back on the table. So right there I saw the Swift Strike at work. It wiped out his barrier, but it didn't really do a whole lot of damage. So I'm still gonna finish this off. I want to try this Swift Strike thing. I think it's kind of interesting. I need to see a little bit more. Okay. We'll take Match out of the Splendid. Yep. We just kind of need a supporting skill too, like Lightning. Interesting choice here. I'm gonna go with Kenshin because Kanetsugu Naoe exists, and he will also give us a barrier attack buff. I'm recalling now. So that will be something that we are definitely looking for. It's crazy how little skill we still have. And speed. And we don't even have any charm at all. I think we need some charm. I think we need to kind of work in a little bit of charm here. Piece to punish soul, not illusion. Also need to remember that this is giving me a ton of experience because it's defeating with Mushu attacks. So we kind of need to do our finishing a symbol more often than we are doing right now. Let's see what it looks like now. It's hard to aim too. The Swift Strike. I like how he gets so many attack boosts, like constantly almost, it seems. I mean, attack speed boosts, that is, specifically. Yes, follow me over this way. Right, he's an illusion as well. Definitely a more methodical playstyle with Otani, which is not the worst thing. You just kind of have to be more aware of your surroundings when you're using him. He does do good damage. I like parts of his moveset, but his basic attacks are very concentrated. You can't really count on hitting a lot of people at once. That's what I would say. Let's get some Tornado Blades in there. Okay. What does Zhuge Liang need again? He needs, yeah. Gotta find a ton of Shu and Yu Ying. That's probably not gonna happen. I'll be honest. Hawk's Wings is fire, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well, we're gonna take that for sure, I'll tell you that much. I probably don't even have to tell you that. We're gonna take that. Buffing Cleaving Blade. He's actually not active yet. We have to find one more Brave General. So we will look for that right now. Maybe in here. But I don't think there are many Brave Generals in Grace. In fact, I'm not sure if there are any, to be honest. There are not. But I did say we need more Charm. I think we just go for that, honestly. It's kind of rough, but I think I just have to. Increase levels by 3. I mean, I feel like I'm not going to know for sure how much this Record of Sin that raised my experience point acquisition, I won't know how effective it's been until the end, I feel. Like, it's hard to remember what a good level is for the early levels. I do just have to remember to keep defeating with Mushu attacks, for sure. Mushu charge amount, I think. We want to charge more Mushu. I think we take that. That's a lot of wind. I think we just do it. I mean, it's a little bit weird, but if we can find a good formation for wind, then we'll be in good shape. I would even take fish scales at this point. Interesting. I mean, he kind of like he moves a lot, but he doesn't like get distance north south. He more like moves east west, which is going to be really strong for bosses. Oops. Yeah, again, it's kind of like, you know, do you intentionally take all the damage, or do you just play normally? I kind of think you play normally, to be honest. This is a lot of enemies. I'm gonna Mushu in these enemies. It's too much. There's too much value in here as far as experience goes that we're gonna get. Now faster. Yeah, I don't know about Swift Strike. I think it's Jiang Wei that buffs Swift Strike, so we'll look for him too. But it's feeling like it might be too bad to use seriously. We do have other things we still need to find to buff it. I think Bang Tong is Bang Tong active? He is active. Okay. We gotta activate Ujiyasu Hojo too, of course. Which we will do now. Yep. Alright, so I do have a strength. So actually this will give us an attack bonus once we get Muneshige active. So let's swap him in too. And just review what he wants us to do. Five more Brave Generals. Okay. So we're really looking for those key Wei people. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. Especially Zhang Fei. Okay. No Brave Generals here, even though it's a shame. I've talked about it before, but I won't drum it up again. I really like Scissor a whole lot. I'm going to grab Scissor, even though it doesn't give us a whole lot. And we are going to take this and this. Cool. We should definitely try to find a Tears of Blood farming method, I do believe. I love Scissor because the attacks, when they come out, all like coordinate inward. It's really, really nice. By the way, if you have any questions while you're watching, any, you know, burning things that you wish you understood better about this game, or things I say that you don't quite know what I meant, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm in there all the time. helping out. It's the kind of the benefit right now of being where we're at in the channel, is that I'm able to see everything and talk to you guys and see what you're thinking. And it's, you know, it's... The game is not excellent at explaining itself. I think it's fair to say that. Ah, I don't think I got him. I don't think the Musou attack killed him. Dang. I think the other wind effects got him. But that was pretty strong. That seemed good. I think we got it figured out a little bit here. Yeah, we leveled up, but I don't think that was a 50% bonus experience there. 1,000 tears of blood for all of... I mean, 1,000 tears of blood for 3 crystal beads. You take that. You take that every day of the week. It's such a good treasure. The horses are great, too. I mean, don't get me wrong. Seeing red hair and not taking it is kind of weird. That was a great treasure lineup, honestly. That was one of the best I've seen in a while. Like, all of those are... I would take normally any time over any other ones, but just happened to get all 3 of them. I just hate how hard it is to aim Swift Strike. I know I've already complained about that, but it is pretty dismal. I just wish they slashed like twice. It's a weird summon skill. Kind of have to keep him though now because I'm committing to the wind element. Okay. Yeah, see, even that, like, he didn't even one-shot those barriers. I guess Colors of the Five Forces is not active. Summon skill for, or the unique tactic for, Ujiatsu Hojo, but still. Let's go for this. We're going to save our crystal beads for, I think, a skill. I think skill is what we're lacking in the most. Here, I think I'm probably going to take Suma Zhao if I see him. Suma Zhao, Nobunaga. Those are my main 2 I'm looking for here. We've already got Genji. Maybe we take... Actually, now I'm thinking about it. We might take Yuan Shao if we see him. Because that would give us a Tears of Blood farm. I think we do that, honestly. Great. Yeah, like, I don't know if level 19 at this point is even really that great. And we also got the 3 levels, so... I assumed that this was going to be an insane treasure that we got, but not necessarily looking like that is the case. Fangtan is so cool. Okay. Keiji Maeda obviously would be an instant add to this team. Having disorient explosions. So we now have 4 crystal beads. It's incredible. We thought of a ton of stuff that'd be good, and we haven't seen it yet. I just don't think so. Nobunaga is pretty good. I'm going to take Nobunaga, as opposed to keeping rolling. I probably should have used 1 and gotten Yuan Shao, now that I'm thinking about it. I have 3, I mean, don't care about this at all. Cool. Great. So we have a 200% defense bonus when we level up. So I took 6 damage from that. That seems really good. It won't matter in Depths of Torment eventually because you will reach max level. which right now is level 49. Ooh, I like his 5. His 5 is almost like a soaring blade attack. His hyper attack 5. Yeah, it's kind of similar to a soaring. Oh, that actually might be the slashing strikes coming out. I recalled at the end that I should be Mushuing, so I did that too late, but it's okay. I think this will be crazy at higher traversal levels, because if you can manage to defeat with the Mushu attack the mini bosses that appear, you'll get crazy attack bonuses. Let's go for Guan Yu here. Other Brave General. I mean, let's go here. Still looking for Kanbei. We actually have quite a few options at this point. Kanbei, Kanetsugu Naoe. The odd man out is probably going to be Taishitsu, if I had to guess. He doesn't really buff our attacks. Peng Tong also eventually may come out. It's hard to get it's just hard to get excited about Swift Strike. It's just, I don't know. I know I've complained about it like 3 times in this video, but I just feel like it's a missed opportunity. Like, Ma Chao should really be a Soaring Blade character if you think about it. Like, great, he just hit a bunch of people that already were dead, you know? It's like, limited range. Anyway. Enough. I've dogpiled enough on poor Soaring Blade. I mean, Swift Strike. Yeah, that's his Hyper Attack 5 is basically a Soaring Blade attack. That is really, really cool. It's just kind of inverted, but it goes in more, which I like a lot. We are having an attack problem, which is all the more reason why we need to find Kanbei in here. I already have the 2 Wisdom Wisdom Wind people, so we can't really find that. I'm gonna go for this. We've almost failed this mission. I think we're gonna actually barely make it. We definitely need some big help. So we have how many? We have 6 charm. What is 50%? I think that we roll, as crazy as that is. Okay, so we're getting, it's getting kind of weird here, for sure. Okay, so now I think we take Mori, and we're gonna start using these crystal beads because we want to find, we need to find Kanbei. I'd like to get Kanetsugu Naoe as well. Let's use our last roll. I know it's crazy. All right, Kanbei, and he's actually not active. We need one more Toyotomi to make him active. Sanada. Good emblems. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna keep going. Kanetsugu, very good. No, we're gonna hold off. So that was huge. I think we went up in power level a lot there. So we're gonna take out Taishitsu there. Naoe is gonna go in for yeesh. Muneshige, he's not even active yet. We'll have to decide on that soon. I think Ujiyasu comes out once that's active. I think he actually comes out now to buff our attack, because he's not even really doing anything. He's only buffing Machao, whose attack sucks. So let's just do it like this. Let's get the Amplifying Orb in a good spot. These both lower their defense, which kind of is lame. We have a lot of Penetrating Blades going. Okay. Interesting stuff. Let's go for Bolt. And we're looking for Brave Generals to activate Munashige. And at that point, I think Peng Tong shouldn't even be in right now, but no one else really does anything. So, but this feels like a big power boost we just got. I know that was a lot of tinkering. I appreciate your patience with me while I worked through that. We are open now to taking Genshio. Okay. We have enough Bolt to warrant taking Genshio. I don't know who would come out. I'm being honest, it might be Machao. And we just kind of pretend, say thank you to the wind element and just let it go. This does kind of cement for me my feelings about the wind element being one of the weakest in the game, because the character that you have to put in your team to make it work is Machao, who has Swift Strike, and it's like it's kind of a pretty big debuff. It's kind of a big deal. We want a Brave General. We want more skill. Let's just do that. Okay. This is skill. If we can find Magoichi Saika, we'll be almost done with Munashige's 50% bonus. I feel like I'm getting close. I'm gonna Mushu. I'm gonna do it. This should be a lot of experience. I do think now we're starting to see that the corner has turned as far as the amount of experience we've gotten. So Sword of Lightning is now active. I already had Genshio, which is hilarious. I'm gonna take that. I think that's good. All right, so Sword Dance is what that buffs. Okay. This does buff Swift Strike by 100%, but I just don't think it's worth it. We need more speed to activate Motochika eventually. So let's go ahead and make our cuts here. We're going to take out Peng Tong first for Genshio. And I think the second thing we're going to do, as soon as we get one more Brave General, which honestly, I think I'm just going to go ahead and use the Crystal Bead here to get it. Didn't get it. That's okay. How much wisdom do we have? Okay. We go here. All right, so let's go to this. We need speed. We need speed and skill now. That's pretty much all we need at this point. Our barrier damage is going to be great, and it is. I can see that it is. So let's Mushu here in the crowd. Let him know what we're repping. It is in fact now Bolt. We're no longer... Relationship is over with Wind. Bolt is my new boo. Just like every run post this update. So yeah, that's pretty strong. We're gonna do that, of course, and we're gonna go ahead and just finish it off. We're gonna put in Munashige instead of Machao. It's just such he buffs so many more people than other people that are in our formation. Okay, cool. It wasn't speed or skill, but it's still huge. Having all that, like we're almost getting. Yeah, we need 2 more vigor for raise attack 3 for 50% attack bonus. We're at 115%, so not crazy, but not bad either. You know, I didn't really do the intended assignment here with Otani, like having lower health, but then again, I also don't want to fail. Oh, he throws out birds. That's really cool. Little birds come out when he does a C3. That's cool. All right, so that did count, I think, for a Mushu kill. This seems pretty easy. Controversial one, but still seems pretty easy. Seems like this is going good. For sure. Yeah, level 26. So we've definitely turned that corner as far as the amount of experience we're getting. Unlock all formations is every time. You take it every single time. We're going to do Azure Dragon. Probably one of my least favorite formations of the Uber formations, just because it buffs 3 and 4 with 60% only. It's fine. It's just not 3 stars. Or you know, I like White Tiger a lot too. Rapid Fire Cannon is good. We'll just keep it like that. Cool. One more wind away from having the triple orbitals, which will be nice. It's a pretty strong run. We've got some good things going here. Increase experience, yes please. We do want to activate, get our Mushu charged. Very good. And now, as much as we can, we're going to try to Mushu. Because we're going to get like 150% bonus experience from that. So, forgive me if it gets to be kind of spammy here, but I want to see the number go up. Which I assume you all do too, that's why you're here. We all like seeing the number go up. That is the roguelite way. Big number, get bigger. Neuron activation. Big money. Big number, get bigger. Neuron activation. I do think getting to like level 35 on Traversal 1 is pretty crazy. I don't think that's within range for us, but maybe it is. Who knows? If we get, once we get the demon music active with Motochika, it's going to be wild. I'm just telling you. Those bosses are going to die. I'm going to take the skill because we're gonna get another wind. We only need one more wind to activate it. We don't need that right now. What we need is Mushu. Mushu kills. I'm seeing that experience go up, and it's going up fast. Like we're leveling up like 2 or 3 times per phase. Yeah, halfway to 29. Pretty cool. We got a free Mushu charge. I'll take it. Hey, I'll take it. Attack for Toyotomi. You see, you think that that's good. It's actually not. We're not going to put him in, respectfully. Actually, we actually have room for him, now that I'm looking at this. We need 2 more speed. So Hanzo Hattori would be the ideal. Keiji Maeda as well. Keiji Maeda might come in for the phases. I would take him out for the bosses, but for the phases he might come in. Yeah, Keiji Maeda. Toshi Maeda as well would be interesting. He's also a wind character. I cannot think of other speed wind. There might be one more. Um, this would be barrier damage. Yeah, let's take that. And if we see Yue Jin, that would also be a good thing to see. So Yue Jin, Keiji Maeda, Hanzo Hattori. Those are the three ideal, I believe, that we would see in this tree. One of them. One of them guys. Yeah, super cool. I think those are like Shikigami, the origami things that he's throwing out at people. Speaking of Shimigami, Sime Abe needs to be added to this game. One of the coolest characters, a mystic in the Warriors Orochi games. Absolutely love him. Very kind of unassuming character, but really fun moveset. Always does cool stuff. Would love to see him added. Shout out in the comments if you know who Sime Abe is. So we are going to take, for sure, this. And he's already here, so we don't have to put him in. We're good. Cool. One more wind. I think I'd rather have one more skill, honestly. I know it's kind of crazy, but we want to make sure we get that damage to barriers. Because that'll be great for the bosses. It'll make the boss fight very, very cool. I do believe it will make it very cool and quick. Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of settling on the C3. I'm using the C3 a lot, but I love the C5 too, off of hypers. Like, look at that. As I get hit. That's the kind of inherent risk of going further in your attack chain, is that you're opening yourself up to more attacks. But I love that. I love that it's just a in moveset Soaring Blade. Surprise, surprise that I would love that, right? It's like the joke around here is that that's what I do. Shock probability is better, for sure. For sure. King's Cauldron or Flame. I'm gonna go King's Cauldron. I'd rather have the option for 2 heroes, at least, than 1 Flame. Be great if there was a wind in here. If there's not, it's getting spooky. We're gonna take everything, almost everything. We prefer probably this, right? Protective Star. That'd be cool if we had 2 Protective Stars going. That's always really fun. What wind is there in here? Keiji. The end. It's getting close. I want to have the triple orbital, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You know, it's okay. So let's increase our attack by the longest amount possible and take on the most risk. It is okay, because we have built-in protection with the fact that we get a summon cooldown reduction if we are low health. So I think makes this guy kind of interesting for high traversal. He's kind of built for high traversal. Because if you were able to like get 100%, that's nice, 100%, 200% defense bonus when you level up, and then you also, you know, have all these buffs to your summon cooldown when you're low health. It's kind of like you become a bit tanky like that. But the thing is, it's so easy to get more health in this game. Like, it's not hard at all. So I kind of want the double orbitals. Yeah, that looks cool. Let's go for the wisdom here, right? Summoning skill shots. I kind of don't care about that at all. Like, I think they have better heroes, though, that are left. Could be wrong, though. This is great, though. Having two different element orbitals is really fun. I think also it means we're going to blitz the bosses. We're already level 32. See if we can get out of this phase with another level. Our orbitals are kind of making that an issue, but it'd be cool if we could. Yeah, we're kind of at the level cap, I think, before we get to bosses. Which is fine. Raising speed. I'll raise speed. That seems good. A little better than just applying Slay for, you know, for what? I mean, we're at the end, so. Liao has arrived, activating right at the end. So this actually helps us because we do have talent. So we would get status push 100%. I want to see what it does. I'm just curious what it does. So we're gonna take out Kobayakawa. No other talent. Okay, that's fine. What is his penetrating blade? It'd be great if we had someone that could buff penetrating blade. But I don't know who that is. So it is what it is. Like, the status infliction is just, it's an interesting stat, because it's like, I don't really know what it takes for it to, why it's so good. Like, what does this look like? Yeah, we got a kill just from our orbitals, so that's kind of cool. I was just curious to see what that looked like. I guess it just means that we're gonna keep stacking effects, potentially. I don't know. This is a really good, like, set of emblems that we've gotten here. One of our longer runs, though, for sure. But I think it's been pretty effective. Like, this feels like something that would work in high traversals. Like, he's not bad enough for me to think that he wouldn't be able to hold his own. In fact, you might even say that he's not bad. Controversial, I know. Feels like a solid B tier character to me. Just because of his normals having such limited range. I like a lot of his charge attacks, but his Mushu is also limited range. But I've enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest. So if we take this, if we get one more wisdom, like, by luck, then we would get double Mushu, which would be cool. Yes, the bloodthirsty warrior. Make sure we can kill him with the Mushu attack to get the experience bonus. Everyone's favorite attack. Just kidding, we all hate it. That was good. He kind of vanished. He kind of vanished. So this might give us level 36 or something. It's kind of weird to. It's kind of weird how it works. Sometimes you get like a huge experience boost with that effect on. So let's see. 35. Okay. One off. That's cool though. All right. So let's see how easy this is. I feel like this guy is actually easier on bosses than he is phases. I think that's kind of his deal. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, we can easily get the kill without using our gauges, but we did not get there. I want him to get up so that I don't kill him by accident. I did kill him by accident. I was trying to not do it so I can get a Mushu kill. Maybe I should have just ripped the Mushu, but it's all good. Level 36. Pretty good. Still want to deal with it. His 4 seems like it does huge damage. Yeah, he's dead. I think I think he is better against the bosses, honestly. I think he's that type of character. I think you can actually attack it yourself, those amplifying orbs, to make the things come out. I never really tried that though. But something to think about for next time. So yeah, let's take a look at the ending screen here with Yoshitsugu Otani. So 51 minutes, definitely a longer run. I think, we did a lot of Mushu attacking, so that kind of brings out some time. But I think also it's a kind of a deliberate sort of character. Got a good amount of, and we got a lot of wind and wisdom and bolt and skill, really. I mean, it was a good one. 10.3 million battle power, not bad at all. So that's going to do it for this one. Be sure to let me know in the comments what character you want me to use next, who you like, who you haven't seen someone pull off. I mean, someone that you think is bad and you want to see somebody play it well. Subscribe too so you don't miss when I post your video. I'll post when I post your comment and likes before the video starts. And make sure to like the video so I know you liked it. And we're going to call it there. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, see you tomorrow.